Yo, YouTube, the Young Thug situation got worse. Videos by Poetic Flacco. Let's get straight to it. We almost to 2,000 subs. Make sure y'all sub up.
I don't know who exactly is preying on Young Thug's downfall, but whoever it is, they gotta be one of God's favorite soldiers, bro. Because Young Thug's downfall has been something to behold. It's been drastic, bro.
Yo, did you see that post of people comparing the Atlanta rap scene to Naruto, bro? I'm gonna keep it a buck. The whole rap scene right now is in shambles. The Atlanta rap, like, we're witnessing the downfall of this shit. I already knew, like, the image of a rapper was gonna die out anyways, especially with, like, the rise of streamers and everything, because streamers, they kind of got the same allure that rappers got. Like, Yachty tried to tell Max that he was lame and they'll never add up to rappers, but streamers get more money and they can literally do anything that all these rappers can do. You feel me? And they have an audience of people watching them.
Young Thug a week ago.
I feel like people, like, the whole aura farming, trying to be too cool shit, that shit is dead. I'm not gonna lie.
Was revered. He was looked at as a pillar of the culture. He was looked at as somebody who was going down as a hip-hop legend.
Facts.
Young Thug has went from revered a week ago to now we look at Young Thug as an absolute joke and a...
Because it's a hit. He was hypocritical. Everything that he called Gunna out for, he did it worse. He literally, bro, there's like a 2-hour video of him snitching and cooperating. And he was taking this hard stance, and then there was a whole other video. I think he might be mentioning this. There's a whole video of Young Thug talking crazy about Gunna. And it's like, you're saying all this stuff, right? And you're trying to abide by the code, but you don't even follow it yourself, which goes to show you that it's bullshit. When you get to a certain level of success, you shouldn't even be following the street code. You shouldn't even be in the streets anyways. You're worth literally millions of dollars.
Clown. And a lot of it, to be honest, is of no fault of his own in terms of what was released publicly, because Young Thug still haven't done an interview yet. But what Young Thug did...
He's not going to talk about that.
In jail and before jail is coming back to haunt him. We already heard about the snitching allegations. That took away every street credibility, any and all respect he has ever gotten in the culture or in the streets. That's been taken away. Now Young Thug credibility was taken away when he was exposed on that jail call for admitting that he purchased fake sales for not only Gunna's album, for his album as well.
Is that really crazy, though? How many faking their streams, getting their place from machines? We already knew that shit was... Bro, all the stuff that you see on Billboard is not what you think it is. I'm gonna keep it a buck. The industry, bro. The internet nowadays in general is just a crazy place, and the dead internet theory is just confirmed to be real every single day, bro.
Now Young Thug, just his credibility as a man is now being called into question. People
Malachi, I'm gonna call you after this live, gang.
Now looking at Young Thug after these additional leaks that dropped this morning, people are now looking at Young Thug. Yo, you just a hoe. Yo, you just a cornball. You're just a clown. And it all started when Young Thug got a jail call leak of him talking about Kendrick Lamar. And from this conversation, you could already tell the type of person Young Thug is someone that none of us would ever want to befriend.
With the racks, with Kendrick, future grocery bag.
God dang, this audio is trash.
I
hope he do it.
So do I. Well, even if you don't get...
He don't take no money, do he?
No. He wouldn't do that. But think about it. He does so few verses. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not just doing verses. Like,
right. But that's
the only other person that gets a Kendrick versus King is Baby King, and that's like his cousin or his nephew or something.
Oh my God, is anybody getting like the ASMR tingles? Yo, we couldn't have got some subtitles on this? God damn! Yo, you know, is he talking about trying to get a feature? I can't hear shit, it's too muffled.
Right. Getting all the damn verses to this nigga, man. What the heck you doing, crazy? All that fake, I ain't getting no rapper songs. I don't be liking them type nigga like that.
Within 20 seconds of the call, Young Thug is already expressing he don't like how Kendrick Lamar don't do songs with other artists. So here's the backstory, and here's what's going on. Young Thug is working...
That's not crazy. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You having to critique about how somebody's moving, how they're not doing collaborations and stuff, that's not crazy. The snitching stuff was indeed crazy.
On business is business. He's working on dropping an album. Now, Young Thug and Kendrick Lamar don't have a direct relationship. They aren't close. They don't have a super close friendship. So Young Thug team got to go through the label. They eventually go through the label, through different connects, and they was able to get the song to Kendrick Lamar. They were told Kendrick Lamar is pondering it. He might do it. We'll give you guys his decision shortly. Kendrick Lamar don't send a song back. Time starts to go by. They start to ask the connect. Yo, what's going on?
You know what's crazy? I respect Kendrick Lamar because you can tell that he's authentic. You can tell that he's authentically himself. Him not wanting to work with somebody on the business side of things, that's respectable. He wants to keep it genuine. That's why he does collaborations with Baby Keem and certain people. He has to genuinely vibe with you. I respect that. That's not even crazy. That shit happens all the time. Not even just in music, but in streaming. He bots. Is that actually true? I have not been keeping up. I know that was like a rumor. You're deaf snitching? Yes, I'm a civilian. Bro, if somebody wrongs me, I'm snitching. What the fuck? The only way I'm not snitching on you is if you're literally my day one. Like, you gotta be like a family member or damn near family for me not to snitch on you, bro. What the fuck? You think I want cool points for a bunch of people who don't give a fuck about me? That's crazy. How many of those people, oh, I'm not gonna snitch on anybody, I'm solid. How many of those people will actually be there at your funeral? Nobody. What?
What's going on? The Connect then tells Young Thug's manager, yo, Kendrick Lamar, I don't know, like, he was thinking about it, but it looks like Young Thug got too many features on the album already. He's not really feeling it. Now, code word for it, he got too many features on the album is he got Drake on his album. Now, Kendrick Lamar's never said that. They never said it's because of Drake. But when you look at the feature list, Drake is on there, and that could possibly be the only dude where Kendrick Lamar sees and says, I ain't really trying to be on no album with Drake right now, man. We got some business to handle. And obviously we know the battle took place shortly there afterwards. Now, most people...
this was on Business is Business. Because I remember that album. Didn't it have like two Young Thug... Didn't it have two Young Thug... didn't it have two Drake features? I'm bugging.
I tell you, man, I can't really do the album right now, the feature list. Maybe we can work in the future. Most people say, cool, bro. Maybe we can work in the future. No hard feelings. I got you. I understand. But not Young Thug. Young Thug goes on his entire tangent of how Kendrick Lamar ain't ish and he won't be ish until he work with this person, that person, that person. He even slanders Kendrick Lamar during this call as well.
Why?
You nigga get too big. I don't want to do no feature. Why? Why you don't want to do no feature? Why wouldn't you want to do a feature for a superstar? Like, you ain't like goddamn Strict calling you for a song.
Damn,
you know?
It's crazy because I've heard this shit so many times, right? About artists having these crazy inflated egos and they're like really fragile. So it's like, oh my God, we're literally witnessing like that rapper persona die right before our very eyes. And we're realizing a lot of these people who we thought were cool, that we see in these outfits and these cars and blah, 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 really behind the scenes, they're really lame. Like, you're that upset about the fact that he didn't want to collaborate with you? Wow. It's like the veil is being removed, and I don't think celebrities are going to exist in the next few years. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, the concept of a celebrity was already dying out because rappers were kind of becoming influencers, and influencers can become rappers and shit. But that idea of like a celebrity is like gone. Like, people think this shit is weird. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you trying to aura farm and do all this extra shit. That shit is weird. Yo, thank you for the bit, Jessica. Is it Jasia?
Superstar?
Wow.
Where? Listen, man. I know rappers live in grand delusion. I know that prison could ruin or discombobulate your perspective. But this right here was foreshadowing that Young Thug was out of his mind. And there will be problems later on. If you're running around delusional, if you're Young Thug and you're calling yourself a superstar, then obviously you know that you are not well. that you're very sick and you will run into some issues because you just are not aware of what's going on, which is probably why on that like phone conversation with 21 Savage, right? They're talking about how Young Thug has the power to make or break Gunna's career. How when Young Thug come home, if Young Thug calls Gunna,
and it's crazy because the opposite literally happened. By Gunna snitching, his life only got better.
I'm not gay.
His career is over with. We found out that was also delusion because he called Gunna a snitch, and Gunna still had the #1 rap and R&B album in the world. And when Young Thug dropped, he won't do Gunna numbers. But back to this Kendrick Lamar situation, okay? Young Thug considers himself a superstar, which obviously is delusion, which is probably why he don't understand why Kendrick Lamar don't want to do a song with him, because you're not a superstar, bro. Superstars in rap is like a handful, maybe.
Yeah, I'm thinking like, would you consider Future a superstar? I think Future, he might be up there. Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick. Who else? Future? 4? Yeah, it's like 4.
4, maybe 2 to 3. I'll be real, bro. Right? Drake is a superstar. Kendrick is a superstar. What, Travis Scott? Maybe it's like the superstar.
Travis? Possibly.
Like, those are the superstars. Superstars means you could do an arena. Superstars means, bro, you could drop a merch line and do 50 million in sales like this. That's what a superstar is, bro. Not Young Thug.
Like,
Right.
you really got Lil Durk calling you for a song, Lil Baby, Thug, real superstar calling you for a song. Why wouldn't you do the song? We lit, nigga. We going #1 too. Fuck you thinking? You know, like,
no, that's crazy. Yo, Dutters!
W2 months at
Thank you so much for that
Nizzy_.
sub.
Dutters
Appreciate you.
1983_NF subscribed to your channel for 2 months.
Oh my god, bro. We go #1 too. Fuck is you talking about? Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Lil Baby in the big 2-5, he not a superstar. Gunna, he not a superstar. What are we talking about? Young Thug not a superstar no more.
I don't be understanding that type of shit.
Was he ever a superstar? I feel like Young Thug is one of the most influential though. But superstar is a stretch.
Supposed to be a nigga who bless a nigga. That's why them niggas will never be bigger than Drake ever in life. Niggas will never be bigger than Buddy. Buddy gonna do it right. Buddy fucking with everybody. You know how many niggas like Drake change? How many niggas can take care of their family because of Buddy? Just like straight fucking with you. Kendrick, goddamn, put a nigga on. Y'all niggas, you're a superstar. You don't ran up you a few hundred M, but you ain't put nobody on though. You see what I'm saying? You ain't even put Keem on. Cause the shit you and him doing, this shit ain't really doing that.
Damn. You can tell he sound hurt. Oh my god.
When you're a Young Thug and you're in the business of making microwavable music, then you probably don't understand from like a capitalistic mindset why Kendrick Lamar won't just do 100 different songs with 100 different of these like new up and coming dudes and go #1 or go top 10 or go top 20 or go top 50 and just run.
Kendrick doesn't even drop like that anyways. He likes to take his time and be more methodical with the music that he puts out. He's not the type of person that's just always dropping projects. He isn't. When was the last Kendrick project, bro? I wonder where Cardi stands. Cardi has a song with Kendrick. Back door. Ooh, I've been trying to run on you. Come on, bro.
The bag. But when you're someone who at some point, and I do believe Kendrick and Drake probably have the same mindset as well, you do care about the art. You do at some point
that's respectable.
Value the art over the income once you get to a certain level of wealth.
Oh yeah.
Kendrick Lamar probably made 100 million.
I feel like Kendrick is also like, he's got a lot more like esteem and respect to his name. People don't look at Kendrick like he's just a regular artist. They look at him like his music is literally a critique sometimes on literal social commentary, bro. Like, people look at his music in high regard, bro. 2025, Lil Baby's having to cancel a lot of his shows for his... Yeah, it wasn't that like... That was in 2025. That was like 2024, 2023. I remember that.
And he's probably content with making $100 million if the art is pure. He's probably not okay, or nor do he desire $1 billion if that comes with muddying up the art, muddying up the purity, and just dropping 500 different songs every year with different art. That's not his mission. That's not his...
I feel like what made Kendrick stand out was the fact that his music, anytime he drops an album, he's going to win hella Grammys. He's going to win hella awards behind it. He doesn't always gun for a #1 song. He goes for like the credibility. You feel me?
His goal. Young Thug makes microwavable music. Kendrick Lamar makes evergreen music. So he don't understand that. Now, for him to say that Kendrick Lamar has...
next 3 years, rappers are going to lose their spark. Gang, they're losing their spark in real time. They're losing their spark right now. And these conversations and the botting and all that shit, you just realize that that shit was never even that... Like, the music industry is like... rap wasn't even that big. You know what I mean? Like, these rappers are not that big that they try to portray themselves. That's what I was trying to say. And it's just crazy, bro. Like, the veil is being pulled. And, you know, J. Cole was talking about that shit for years. But actually, like, hearing it and just seeing it's like, damn, like, y'all really are actually lame. Like, y'all are... This is all an illusion. And it becomes real by everybody playing into it. And we're starting to kind of see that as well on Twitch. Viewership is like the fucking peak viewership is down like 70%, bro. You know what I mean? The dead internet. I'm a firm believer in the dead internet theory, bro.
Hasn't put anybody on. That's just false, man. That's just a flat out lie. That's defamation, man. That's a flat out slander. It's just not true. We could go through a list of people that Kendrick Lamar has put on, but even me going through that list, like, does it really matter? I feel like yo, the casual hip hop fan can hear that statement and say, yeah, that's a lie, that's cap. Y'all don't even need me to run through the list for y'all to read.
Who else did Kendrick put on? He put on SZA, Baby Keem, who else? J-Rock, I don't know. He even had a whole performance with a bunch of LA artists.
Realize Kendrick Lamar has put on a lot more people. A lot of people. Kendrick Lamar gave Rich the Kid his first ever Billboard...
New Freezer. You remember that? Good times.
Entry. And you think that Kendrick Lamar had to hop on a song? You think he had to hop on New Freezer?
I'm not going to lie, though. Rich the Kid be getting some crazy features. There's literally a meme like he had to have some dirt on Kendrick, bro. Like, he be getting crazy features.
You think that was a song that made a contributing factor to Kendrick Lamar's legacy? No, he did it to bless Rich the Kid. And because of New Freezer, that gave Rich the Kid momentum. And then his next single, Plug Walk, that made billboards. Because
Plug Walk, that shit was goated.
With Kendrick Lamar.
Yes.
The biggest female artist in the culture, SZA, she credits Dot for changing her life. She credits Kendrick Lamar for giving her her biggest moments.
You don't understand. So the first time that Dot changed my life was when on the stars. He included me in something people he knew it was for. I thought it was just a jam session. He put me on to the biggest moment of my life. This is also the biggest moment of my life. And he also put me on to.
That actually warms my heart hearing that. I'm not gonna lie.
And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful to y'all. To everybody. Thank you.
I don't even know why were her and Nicki beefing anyways? I don't even know about that.
Kendrick Lamar gave Future and Metro a #1 song last year. He also gave them the biggest moment in hip hop last year.
Yeah.
That's not helping out. Yo, without Kendrick Lamar's Like That verse, look at that like collab album from Metro and Future. Do you think it still hit the same? Do you think it's as successful as it is without...
I'm not gonna lie. Like, Future added to the chorus, but that verse that Kendrick did, that shit was crazy as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. I still like this song.
Kendrick, cut it out, bruh. Or how about your homie Future? Kendrick Lamar is responsible for Future's first Grammy with The Kings Is Dead. How about GNX when Kendrick Lamar put on...
Slap on my now. Pass me the... Yeah, oh my God, that song was so crazy. I took her to my penthouse, then I freaked it.
Local LA artists and made them household names, gave them top 5 records, gave them Grammy nominations, had their songs playing at the Super Bowl. Now,
we're all having trouble selling tickets in this economy because as consumers want an actual show, not someone running back and forth or just standing there while allowing the audience to sing their songs for them. Facts, and pulling up late to the fucking show.
The argument can be made, bro. He said this before GNX, before the battle. All right, cool. How about Baby Keem? Yo, you can look at the stimulus packages that Kendrick Lamar gave to Baby Keem and how Kendrick Lamar is responsible for Baby Keem's biggest moments in hip-hop. And you can say, yo, he helped Baby Keem. Right? Yo, he gave him a stimulus. He gave Future a stimulus. He gave a lot of people stimulus. He helped a lot of people, bro. All right? So for Thug to say this is pure hate and nothing else.
Put somebody on. It's okay to run you a few hundred M's up, but who you help, though? You ain't really help nobody. It's the saying. You did all that shit for nothing. Nigga, you ain't help nobody, nigga. Nigga ain't really gaining no fans off of you. Keem ain't big. Keem love hell, man. He can't sell no fucking ticket. Watch out. Like, man, watch out.
Oh.
I truly believe you do a song on me, Wham, Dirt, Moneybag, Savage. I truly believe we'll have your ass.
Savage, him and Savage will go crazy. Him and Baby. Come on, bro. Moneybag? Huh? Yeah, let's slow the fuck down. I'm not gonna lie. Let's slow down. I'm not gonna lie.
That dope, trending, like, they're gonna be like people in the real world fucking with you. Not the goddamn.
It gotta be drugs, bro. It gotta be drugs. Yo, Thug in that prison, man, hitting that Pookie pipe, man. It gotta be the Pookie pipe, man. Ain't no way.
There was one thing right about in this. Drake will be bigger than Kendrick. Yeah, that's because Drake has a commercial appeal. You know what I mean? Drake is more of a businessman. Kendrick, he's about his money too, but like he's not like Drake. He makes music that you're gonna hear at Target, bro. You feel me? Like he's trying to make music for everybody. He's trying to be everything for everybody. Kendrick isn't really doing that.
A Thug with a straight face, no laughing or joking, said that Moneybag Yo,
yeah,
Lil Durk,
yeah,
a song with Moneybag Yo and Lil Durk would have saved Kendrick Lamar's career and had him trending. Are you stupid?
Nah, that's actually insane.
Do you know who Kendrick Lamar is? This man said, "Oh, you trying to get poppin' in the East Coast? Do a song with Moneybag Yo." Do you not know where Kendrick Lamar blew up first?
Shit, I know Kendrick Lamar from GTA 5. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Oh my God, bro.
The rap world, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be real players and cool bitches, lit bitches and players and shit like that.
Lit bitches.
Some type of people ain't fuck with you. You gonna get like the real streets and the real people fucking with you. You gonna get the East Coast fucking. East Coast ain't fucking with you, bro. You really trying to keep all the blessings to yourself. You really trying to keep everything to yourself.
I don't think Kendrick is doing anything for the validation, especially for the East Coast.
You really sit in the studio and work on the album and don't put nobody on the album. Like, God damn, bro, you ain't gonna fuck with nobody. You ain't gonna bless nobody. Bullshit ass king. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, it just sounds like Young Thug want to get put on, bro. You not gonna bless nobody? Like, bro, why does that even matter, bro?
But it's like, what the hell is you doing? You probably fucking with me, Wham, Dirt. Savvy, you probably fuck with us. You probably calling us like, hey man, I want y'all to hit on my album.
The entitlement is crazy. You supposed to be calling us. You telling a grown man he's supposed to call you. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
I'm on some player shit this time around. I'm on some player shit. Like, come on, man, god damn. I don't know though. You nigga be crazy.
Right.
Yeah. Hopefully he do the song though. If you don't, I ain't really giving no damn.
We'll still be good.
Yeah, over good. Continue being rap, man. You know what I'm saying? Continue being rap, man. Stay supportive.
Yeah.
Put my album cover or something, man. Stay supportive, man. All that. I ain't posting no pictures, 6 years shit, man. Watch out. Nigga don't care about all that shit, man. Nobody don't give no fuck about none of that. I guarantee you, your first post you post, that motherfucker gonna do 1 million or 2 million likes. You can get on the internet 16 years. You not finna get on here and get no 100 million likes on your post. You're not Kim Kardashian, man. So whatever you call yourself doing with your internet, and if you just want to prove like, oh, I won't be on the internet, what is that proving? What they do?
That what? Him not being on the internet is not him trying to prove a point. Him not trying to be on the internet is literally preserving his peace. What? That's crazy. I'm not gonna, oh yeah, why aren't you just on the internet all the time? Why aren't you like me? You know what's crazy? It just sounds like a place of insecurity. That's the way I see it. It's like, why are you, it's like, this is exactly what I mean. If you don't play by the same rules as everybody else, you're not in competition with them. Kendrick is playing the game by his own rules. And Thug is mad that he's not playing by his rules. You feel me? Like, Kendrick never prided himself on being the richest, having the biggest chain, having the best drip. I mean, he did say that once in a song with Baby Keem, like, he the most fly, but like, that was once. He doesn't walk around and boast that shit about himself. Like, what are we talking about? This shit sounds so vain. I'm not talking about ATL rap, bro. Come on, listen.
Instagram is meant for pictures, man. Post your picture, bro. Or just delete your Instagram.
What?
Right.
Yeah. I think it's the rarity, though. But, man, have fun with that.
Nah, bro. Young Thug is a Hall of Fame hate. I ain't never seen another man hate on another man for not posting Instagram pictures, man.
Bro, why aren't you posting Instagram pictures? Delete your Instagram. Like, what? Oh my God. Like, literally, Kendrick is living in this dude's head rent-free. This shit crazy.
Young Thug called Kendrick Lamar a fuck ninja because he don't post no pictures on Instagram. Nah, man.
Why you want to see him so
no
bad?
matter what you do, man.
Can't
If
please
ninjas want to hate on you, bro, they gonna find a reason, man. All right, after man, you don't put on nobody. That's not true. Now you got a problem with him because he don't post pictures on Instagram, bro. Now, obviously, when this audio leaked,
I feel like living for the internet is insane.
People treated this with the buffoonery and foolishness it deserved to get treated with. Everybody is on the timeline clowning Young Thug, talking about how Young Thug is such an idiot and a hater. One user says the zestiest part of that ish was Young Thug saying, "Why don't Kendrick post more on Instagram? Bozo ninjas would hate you for anything." That's a fact, bro. That right there is just peak hatred, right? Because why do you care?
Why aren't you
People are just really laughing at this
Instagram?
clownery when Young Thug says, Kendrick never gonna take off until he makes a song with Lil Durk, a Moneybag Yo. Laughing emoji.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Lil Durk or Moneybag Yo. Can we be for real?
Young Thug is giving Kendrick Lamar's career advice as if Young Thug has ever created anybody bigger than Kendrick Lamar, or as if Young Thug himself has had a career as big as Kendrick Lamar. And that's now, or even at the point when Young Thug was talking about Kendrick was light years above Young Thug. One user says the most outrageous thing in that whole phone call was Young Thug thinking Kendrick Lamar needs Lil Durk, Lil Baby, and himself to stay lit.
Nah, that's
Again,
facts.
I told you about delusion. Him calling himself a superstar was the first sign you needed that Young Thug wasn't well or right in the head. He's a maniac. He's literally foolish.
I just think he's got an ego, and it's really fragile, bro.
Too, bro. If you're a Drake,
so Young Thug wanted a Kendrick feature but couldn't get one, but then said he's not bigger than Drake. Then why didn't you get Drake for a feature? And the crazy thing is he had multiple Drake features, bro.
Kind of have to be sitting back looking or listen to that call like, oh, man.
That was a good
point. Because the narrative is... Now, I'm sure Thug had no intention of that particular call getting out there, but when people is pushing narratives like this, so Young Thug wanted a Kendrick feature but couldn't get one, but then said he's not bigger than Drake, then why didn't you get Drake for a feature? Narratives like this have been out here like as of this morning, bro. People have been saying, hold on, bro. If Drake is bigger than Dot, then how come Young Thug wanted his Kendrick
why
feature
are you so pressed?
So much? He had a Drake feature on the album. This 100% has to go down as like the worst post-jail run ever.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a downfall. Like, we literally witnessed Young Thug's downfall, bro. Me in high school, Like, my 18-year-old self would be in fucking shambles right now. That shit's crazy.
Young Thug is a PR disaster at this point.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that can save Young Thug,
it's
honestly,
crazy how the internet is, because, like, every conversation that you have will eventually be thrown in your face. It, like, all, like, the Mariah call, Daddy, are you my baby? Then the snitching shit, then everything is being brought to light, bro. There's no privacy on the internet, bro. Damn.